The Cold War era was marked by intense ideological struggles, and one of the key players in this global drama was the People's Republic of China, led by Chairman Mao Zedong. Behind the facade of the People's Liberation Army and the public face of the Chinese Communist Party, a secretive and powerful force operated: the Ministry of Public Security (MPS). This article serves as a documentary-style exploration of Mao's secret police, the MPS, revealing the covert operations, surveillance, and repression that characterized this shadowy institution during the Cold War. Part 1. The Genesis of the MPS. The documentary begins by delving into the origins of the Ministry of Public Security in post-revolutionary China. Established in 1949, the MPS was tasked with maintaining domestic order, suppressing dissent, and ensuring the loyalty of the Chinese populace to the communist regime. As the Cold War unfolded, the MPS assumed a central role in Mao's efforts to consolidate power and eliminate perceived threats to the socialist cause. Part 2. The Great Leap Forward and Political Surveillance. The Great Leap Forward 1958-1961, Mao's ambitious socio-economic campaign, saw the expansion of the MPS's role in political surveillance. The documentary explores how the secret police apparatus monitored citizens, identified potential dissenters, and enforced ideological conformity, contributing to a climate of fear and suspicion. Part 3. The Cultural Revolution and the Red Guards. Mao's Cultural Revolution 1966-1976 witnessed a radical upheaval in Chinese society, with the MPS playing a pivotal role in enforcing political orthodoxy. The documentary unfolds the activities of the Red Guards, ideologically fervent youths mobilized by Mao, and the MPS's involvement in suppressing perceived counter-revolutionaries and intellectuals. Part 4. Covert Operations and State Security. The Cold War documentary exposes the covert operations conducted by the MPS, extending beyond China's borders. The secret police played a role in intelligence gathering, espionage, and counterintelligence. The documentary sheds light on the international dimensions of the MPS's activities, including its surveillance of perceived foreign threats and efforts to protect the regime from external influences. Part 5. The Tiananmen Square Protests. The documentary explores the role of the MPS during the Tiananmen Square protests of 1989. As students and intellectuals demanded political reform and democratic freedoms, the MPS, along with the People's Liberation Army, played a central role in quashing the dissent, leading to the tragic events that unfolded in Beijing. Part 6. Legacy and Ongoing Repression. The Cold War documentary reflects on the legacy of Mao's secret police and the transformation of the MPS in the post-Cold War era. Despite China's economic reforms and opening up to the world, the MPS continues to operate as a formidable instrument of state control, involved in suppressing dissent, monitoring political activities, and maintaining the Chinese Communist Party's grip on power. Part 7. International Implications. The documentary concludes by examining the international implications of the MPS's activities during the Cold War and beyond. The secret police's role in espionage, surveillance, and ideological enforcement contributed to China's complex relationship with the global community, impacting diplomatic relations and shaping perceptions of the Chinese state. Conclusion. Mao's secret police, the Ministry of Public Security, played a pivotal and often oppressive role in the domestic and international affairs of China during the Cold War. The documentary-style exploration aims to unveil the clandestine operations, political repression, and international activities of the MPS, shedding light on the shadowy forces that operated behind the ideological curtain of Maoist China. The legacy of the MPS continues to influence China's political landscape, making it a crucial aspect of understanding the country's Cold War history and its present-day challenges.